Operation Goodwood, one of the largest British armoured offensives of the Normandy campaign in World War II. Background and context. Date, 18 to 20 July 1944. Location, east of Caen, Normandy, France. Objective, a major armoured push to break through the German defensive positions east of Caen, capturing Bourguebus Ridge and creating an opportunity to advance further into Normandy. Commanders. British, Lieutenant General Sir Richard O'Connor, 8th Corps, under overall command of General Sir Miles Dempsey's British Second Army. German, General Heinrich Eberbach, Panzer Group West. By mid-July, Caen had been partly liberated after prolonged fighting, e.g., Operation Charnwood. The British wanted to exploit this by launching a massive armoured attack east of the Orne River to force a breakthrough. The plan. Forces committed, primarily the British 8th Corps, with 3 armoured divisions. 11th Armoured Division. Guards Armoured Division. 7th Armoured Division. Supported by infantry from the 3rd Infantry Division and elements of the 51st Highland Division. The plan involved a huge preliminary bombardment. 2,000 heavy bombers would pound German positions to soften them up. Ground forces would then advance on a narrow front with massed armor, hoping to overrun German anti-tank defenses quickly. The ultimate aim was to seize Bourguebus Ridge, an elevated terrain feature critical for further movement south. The battle. July 18, the assault begins. The bombing was massive but also disrupted the terrain, creating wreckage and craters that slowed British tanks. Nonetheless, the armored columns crossed the Orne bridges and advanced rapidly, at first breaking through the German outpost line. However, deeper defenses remained intact, including powerful German anti-tank guns 88mm and dug-in tanks Panther and Tiger tanks. Progress was initially good to areas like Cagny but then slowed as the Germans regrouped, especially around Bourguebus Ridge. 19 to 20 July, German resistance stiffens. The Germans, despite the shock of the bombing, responded with counterattacks and made skillful use of anti-tank defenses. The British tanks operating on relatively open terrain came under devastating fire. Further advances bogged down, and Bourguebus Ridge could not be fully secured. By July 20, the operation had culminated with the British holding a salient about 7 miles deep but failing to achieve a full breakout. Results and significance. British losses, approximately 400 tanks, many later recovered and repaired, around 5,000 casualties. German losses, significant but hard to pin down exactly, estimated around 2,000 to 2,500 casualties, and many armored vehicles destroyed. Tactical result, a partial success. The British advanced about 7 miles. Failed to secure Bourguebus Ridge decisively. Strategic result, important. Tied down German panzer divisions, preventing them from moving west to counter the American breakout Operation Cobra. Field Marshal Montgomery later argued that Goodwood was designed partly as a holding attack to fix German armor in place, even though there was debate about whether he had hoped for a real breakthrough. Legacy. Operation Goodwood is sometimes called the largest British armored battle ever fought, involving over 1,000 tanks. It highlighted both the power and the vulnerability of massed armor against determined German defenses. It is still studied in military history for lessons on coordination, air-ground cooperation, and the limits of armored warfare in constrained terrain.